Are we expecting Swag Fest again this PBL? I don't know. Manood kayo para malaman nyo. Hi, I'm Eya Laure from the Chocomucho Flying Titans. And I'm ready to answer your questions from the One Sports Reddit account. First, bakit Chocomucho ang pinili mo? Bakit Chocomucho? Talagang sasabihin ko na si Ate Sisi. Malaking percentage siya, kaya Chocomucho yung pinili ko. Sobrang excited ako na makalaro ulit siya dito sa pro career ko naman. Kasi nakakampe ko na siya sa national team and sa UST. So, ito naman yung hindi pa namin na lalaroan together. Saan yung go-to kainan mo or favorite kainan nung tumasyon ka? I would say sa Tiger Wings. Sa Tiger Wings kami lagi kumakain. Meron silang mga branch sa Dapitan at saka sa Pinoval. So, I'm not sure kung open pa doon. Pero yun, lagi Tiger Wings or dim sum or angkong, ganyan. Unforgettable heartbreak during your UAAP stint and national team career. So, syempre, yung UAAP stint is season 81. Alam naman ng lahat yun. And yung national team naman is yung 5th set against Indonesia, 2019 din yun. So, 2019, medyo memorable na year talaga yun sa akin. What's the most important thing you're looking forward to in your return sa PBL? I think, syempre, yung groove ko ulit and yung crowd talaga ng PBL. Sobrang isa yan sa mga favorite ko at na-miss ko. And yung most important thing din sa akin kasi yung crowd talaga, yung mga sigawan, yun yung nakakagana every time maglaro. What's your message to the USTWVT? Ayan, sa upcoming UAP season nyo. Good luck sa inyong lahat. Alam namin na paglalaban nyo yung UST, kagaya na paglaban namin or paglaban natin nung nandyan pa ako. And I know na all out kayo every game and good luck sa inyo. Stay healthy and safe. Magsusuporta kami ng Tamashan community at maguguos na lagi para sa inyo. Are we expecting Swag Fest again this PBL? I don't know. Manood kayo para malaman nyo. Yun na lang. Which among the Flying Titans have you bonded the most so far? Of course, si Ate Sisi. Kasi magka-roommate kami ng Thailand. After training, before training, magkasama kami, magka-seatmate pa kami pag during trainings. I think si Ate Sisi. And of course, yun sila ates ko din from UST. Sila Ate Katin and si Ate Alina. And si Ate Tang. Sama na natin si Ate Tang kasi nandun talaga siya lagi. Moments with your UST teammates you missed in your volleyball life. I think yung pagkain namin, pagsalo-salo together. Kasi sa UST talaga, very paalaga, very madaming mga pakain. And talaga pag sa UST, busog ka lagi. Kaya nung nandun ako, very busog din ang aking weight. 'Di ba? So yun naman ang love talaga, love language namin sa UST. How do you feel now that your teammates with Ate Sisi and the other Ateneo girls, do you feel any pressure playing with them? What do you feel now that meron pang naputol? So, syempre ako excited na makakasama ko sila. Syempre, yun nangyari naman sa UAAP before past na yun eh. Etong time na to, ibang moment na to, kumbaga, ibang version na to ng makikita nyo sa aming lahat. Na syempre, no UAAP, mga nene pa kami doon, ang dami pa namin hindi na-experience. And ngayon, nakakatuwa lang isipin na after how many years? After 6-7 years, kami rin pala yung magkakasama dito sa pro career. So, abangan nyo, manood na lang kayo, and sana maging patient kayo sa amin, yung mga sumusuporta sa amin. Kasi syempre, always naman sa buhay ng mga atleta and sa buhay ng mga teams, di ba? There's always a process. And ang importante naman doon, nagpo-progress kami every training. What moment in your journey hits you the hardest when you look back? Sa UAP career ko na lang, I think yung moments na pag nakikita ko, puro yellow yung arena, puro yellow yung MOA, yung Araneta, or kung saan man kami naglalaro, yun yung moments na parang hardest iwanan. Kasi, syempre, nung time na nag-decide na ako mag-pro, hindi talaga siya planado. Kaya, ayun, parang kapag Nag-cheer ako para sa USDWVT, nakaka-goosebumps, nakakaganado lang din na sana dumating din yung, na sana makita naman namin sila ngayon dito sa pro career, na-chocomucho na kami nila Ate Cici, nila Ate Caitlyn, and I think naman, and I feel na manonood sila ng mga games namin. What was the moment in your career when you felt most tested as a player? I think yung pagpahinga ko for a year, syempre, yun talaga, wala talaga siya din sa plans, and I think yun lang, may purpose talaga si Lord na bakit nangyayari yung ganon, and ang dami ko natutunan talaga. Do you want to play beach volleyball? Hindi. Pero na-try ko siya before, naka-tune up ko pa si Ate Cici ata noon. Hindi na tune up, pero mga friendly game kasi sumasabay ako for a time nung third year. Grade 9 ako. Grade 9, yes. Grade 9 ako nung UST, tapos si Ate Cici, I think first year college. Tapos nakikisabay ako sa kanila every morning, kaso masasabi ko hindi para sa akin ang beach volleyball. Yun talaga. What is your most favorite post-game food? I think mga dim sum. Or mga sabaw. Actually, yung mga sabaw. Anything basta sabaw. What does it feel to be back in the PVL after 2 years? After almost 2 years. Actually, hindi pa ganun nagsisink in sa akin. Parang, ano pa lang siya, hindi ko pa masasabi hanggat di ako nakakalaro ulit. So, babalikan ko yung question na yan after ko makalaro sa Saturday. Gusto mo ba maging kaibigan si Desiree Cheng? Syempre naman. Siya yung captain ball namin, bakit naman hindi tayo magiging friendly? And in fairness kay Ate Des, very approachable, very ate talaga sa amin, sa team. Advice or tips to other players para maging clutch queen tulad mo? Siguro, I think, yung experience talaga sa paglalaro, doon ko talaga siya nakuha. Like, kapag nasasaktan ako every time na sayang yung game, lalo na pag 5th set, doon ko siya nakuha na, malapit na kami manalo, or nandun na kami sa final set, ba't ko papapakawalan? Yung mga ganong bagay. And I think, yun lang talaga, mas gusto ko talaga yung nafe-feel ko yung mga daming sumisigaw, intense, gano'n. Tapos parang, pagtatanungin ako, kinakabahan ka ba? Hindi, parang kalmado lang ako. Ang weird, no? Pero, okay. Parang love ko yung mga ganong moments. Who is the PVL player you're most excited to match up with and bring the swag? I think si Bella Xiao. Si Bella Xiao talaga. Si Vampire Bella. Ayun talaga kasi sa national team pa lang, ang dami naming mga bonding moments at kaming mga open. Kasi para talaga, ang word talaga namin doon, baklain mo lang sila, laruin mo lang sila. And pag narinig na namin doon, parang automatic na sa amin na kung ano yung gagawin. So, ayun, I think, pag tinatanong nga kami ni Bella ano nga ba yung, bakit kayo nag-aangas or bakit nyo yung nagagawa? Isa lang yung sagot namin, hindi din namin alam. Kasi kusa na lang siyang lumalabas. Hindi namin yung planado na gawin every game. Siyempre gusto namin mag-volleyball and siguro in that way, doon namin napapakita yung best namin. Kapag na-express namin siya, nalalabas. Hardest adjustment from UAAP to pro volleyball? I think kasi sa UAAP, syempre nagsischool ka, iniisip mo yung school, tapos after school, nagtitraining ka. Yung training namin sa UST gabi. So, I think, ngayon kasi na pumunta ng pro volleyball, parang invested ka talaga sa katawan mo, talagang mas grabe yung pag-aalaga mo sa sarili mo. Kasi syempre, nung UAAP, nung UST, nandyan yung mga adultinghood. Kumbaga, hindi mo pa feel yung pagbabayad ng mga bahay, bills, and everything. Syempre, pero nung nag-pro ako, ayun na pala, yun na ang realidad. Actually, may after pa pero ayun na talaga. So guys, maganda kayo. Makakatanggap tayo maral ko, hoy, ang mahal! Kasi before, hindi. Ganun. What's more satisfying for you? Is it bounce ball or off the block or cut shots? Siyempre, bounce ball. Parang lahat naman. Siyempre, pagka, alam mo yun, nalansin nila or nalito ang mga blockers, tas wala kang blocker, parang, ay, pak. Ganun. Sobrang satisfying. So, ayun lang. Thank you guys for all your questions. At sana may napulot kayo dito, guys. So, ayun lang. See you all sa mga games namin. Continue supporting the Chocomucho Flying Titans. And, ayun. Thank you, guys.
What is it like working with Gia de Guzman? So siguro nakaka-pressure.
Hi!
Hi, I'm Eya Belen and I'm here to answer your Reddit questions. Last year na ni Det sa UAAP, gusto mo ba magka-teammates kayo sa PVL? Syempre, sino ba naman ang ayaw maging ka-teammate si Det? And yeah, hopefully, sana may chance na maging magka-teammates kami. Personally, para sa'yo, anong season yung pinakamalakas ka ng UAAP regardless of the result and awards? Yung pinakabarog, ganon, tapos mamaw pa depensa, 84, 85, 86, or 87? And anong final series yung pinaka-favorite mo? Siguro for like my performance, yung pinaka gusto ko is yung 87. Since parang yun na yung time na mature na yung pag-iisip ko pagdating sa volleyball, ganyan, and in terms of playing naman. And sa final series, siguro ang pinaka-favorite ko is yung 86 against UST. Parang ever since high school ako, UST na kalaban namin sa finals. So parang very historic moment, charot. Sa collegiate naman kami magkalaban. So okay, yun. What is it like working with Eya de Guzman? Working with Ate Gia, medyo nakaka-pressure and at the same time, very nakaka-inspire. So siguro nakaka-pressure kasi syempre, Ate Gia na yan marami na siyang napatunayan internationally and sa local. So, ayun. And at the same time yun, nai-inspire ako sa kanya to play even better. Are you still willing to pursue dentistry? Hopefully soon, makakapag-aral for dentistry since yun yung gusto ko sanang course ever since mag-college sana ako. So, hopefully, if God's willing, yan. Masyado ka ba focus sa volleyball and improving your game kaya wala ka pa boyfriend or may boyfriend ka na? Okay lang. For the record, I'm single. Wala. Siguro hindi ko lang siya priority as of the moment. Since siguro volleyball is life din ako and pickleball is life. So ayun, hindi ko pa siya priority. And I feel like masyado pa akong bata. I need to explore pa, parang in terms of relationship-wise and career-wise. Yan. Sino sa mga pro players ang wini-wish mo na maka-team mo? Sino ba? Ako, personally, gusto ko ulit maging ka-teammate si Ate Gemma. Since huli ko siya naging ka-teammate, matagal na. And then, parang after that, hindi ko na siya nakasama ulit. So, yeah, sana in the future, basta yun, gusto ko lang siya ulit maging ka-teammate kasi marami ako natutunan from her. Sino first pick mo para sa next PVL draft? Sino? Marami yung magpapadraft this drafting, no? So, siguro hindi pa ako sure din kung sino. Siguro titignan kung anong magiging kakalabasan ng conference namin ngayon sa All Filipino, and from that siguro, titignan namin kung ano pa yung mas kailangan ng team namin. Kasi yun naman yung parang isa sa mga tinitignan namin, kung sino yung ida-draft namin next drafting. Any pre-game rituals or routines, lagi ako nagbabasa ng book. Siguro naumpisahan ko siya ng UAAP days ko since, diba, meron kaming service, ganyan. So, lagi ako nagbabasa ng book na parang makaka-inspire sa akin to play even better. And meron din times na pinapanood ko yung favorite international player ko, ganyan. Games nila para magaya ko, ganyan. So, okay. Umabot ka na ba sa point na napagod ka na kakalaro ng volleyball? Siguro sa lahat naman ng athlete, may point talaga sa life na bigla na lang gigising, ganyan, na parang pagod na ako mag-volleyball, ganyan, ayoko na mag-volleyball. Dumating din ako sa time, ganon. Pero maagang dumating sa akin, high school pa lang ako. Pero, nung dumating siya, hindi ako nag-stop. Sinulat ko lang siya sa journal ko na parang, bakit ako napagod, ganyan. Tapos, from that point, mas lalo ko pang ginusto mag-volleyball. Parang ganon. So, siguro, dun ko mas lalong na-realize na hindi ko kayang mabuhay ng walang volleyball. Yan. Why did you not use your 5th playing year sa UAAP? Parang, feeling ko nasagot ko na to before pa lang, yung last interview ko sa NU pa ako na, kasi parang stuck na yung lineup ni NU. Kahit nung nandun pa ako, ang daming mga bata na malaki yung potential na makatulong sa team, lalo na sa campaign namin ngayon na mag-champion ulit. Namin, campaign nila. Campaign nila. So, siguro, okay na rin ako na okay na sa loob ko na hanggang 4th playing year lang ako. Kasi nakikita ko naman kung paano sila mag-perform ngayon. And malaki rin yung tiwala ko sa mga naiwan, sa mga seniors na kaya nilang dalhin yung team. Yan. Hi Bella, how did you manage the transitions you went through last year from UAAP to PVL to national duties? Na-realize ko lang na sobrang daming transition na naganap sa akin last year. Parang nung break na namin nung December. Like nung nasa US na ako, doon ko lang na-realize na sobrang full nga nung 2025 ko na ang bilis na UAAP, graduate ako, nag-drafting, nag-national team, nagbalik ng PVL. So, siguro hindi rin ako masyadong nahirapan since may mga ates na gumagabay sa akin na lalo na yung nasa national team pa ako na sabi na hindi ko kailangan madaliin yung pag-transition since mahirap nga siya. Lalo na nung galing ako sa NU, 11 years ako sa NU, tapos another environment na naman. So, kailangan take time talaga to adjust. And siguro ngayon, medyo naka-adjust na ako since yun, yung pag-welcome din naman sa akin sa Capital One, hindi ganun kahirap. Kumbaga, sobrang welcoming nila, hindi nila pinaramdam sa akin na bago ako, na rookie ako, na iba ako sa kanila. So, ayun. Nanalo ka na ba sa pickleball game nyo? Yan, para iba naman, wala naman tayo sa volleyball part. Musta paglalaro? Merong, share ko lang. Nung first time ko maglaro ng pickleball, di ba, may iba siyang rule na pwedeng mag-bounce and then you hit the ball. So parang I forgot for a second na pickleball yung nilalaro ko. So nag-dive ako. Oh my God! May video ako pero hindi ko alam kung pwede ipakita. So talagang dinive ko siya. So wala, ang masaya lang. And parang siguro pag athletic ka naman, like mabilis yung footworks and everything, yung coordination, madaling maglaro. So maganda rin siyang pampalipas oras. I mean, kaysa nakahiga lang ako sa condo ko, parang extra activity din. So, ayun, masaya. Favorite activity you did sa Florida? Siguro yung rides. Mahilig kasi ako mag-roller coasters, ganyan. So, siguro yun yung pinaka-favorite ko. And hopefully, makabalik, ganyan. What kind of player do you hope people remember you as? Siguro for me as a fighter, na kahit saan ako mapuntang team, kaya kong gawin lahat. Parang, kaya ibibigay ko talaga yung best ko na makatulong sa team. Ganyan. Yun naman yung lagi kong tinatatak din sa isip ko. Like, before the drafting pa lang. Siyempre, may draft. Ako, hindi ko alam saan ako mapupuntang team. So, sabi ko, kailangan, no matter kung ano yung team na mapuntahan ko, like, kung gusto ko man o hindi, siyempre may ganon. Kung mataas man yung team or hindi, kailangan, andun pa rin yung effort ko to give my best. So, favorite post-game food to eat? Meron, before kasi sa NU, roommate ko si Ara Panike. So, every time na darating kami from the game, lagi namin sinasabi, deserve namin mag-ice cream. Yan, nag-ice cream kami talaga. Pero like, pag talo kami, hindi kami nag-ice cream. So, ayun, siguro ice cream. Siguro reward na rin for playing good and for winning the game. Ganyan. Hi Bella, as an outside hitter, what skill set yung favorite mong i-execute or gusto mo palaging hinahasa sa training? Spiking, receiving, digging, or blocking? Siguro for me, lahat naman, pero siguro yung top 1 ko is yung receiving. Since outside hitter nga ako, para kasing yun yung first touch pag receiving kayo. So parang mas mapapadali yung trabaho ng team pag maayos yung receive, ganyan. Tsaka usually kasi pag outside hitter, yung mga outside hitter yung tinatarget sa receive, hindi yung mga libero. So parang it's a must talaga na, hindi naman dapat kagalingan, dapat marunong or maayos mag-receive. So siguro ayun yung lagi kong priority. Lalo na pag may overload kami sa training, yun yung lagi kong hinihingi sa mga coaches na kung pwede bang mag-extra sa receives, ganyan. What's your current favorite series? Ang favorite series ko is yung Friends. Friends talaga. Kasi parang nakikita ko yung yung group of friends nila. Magkakaiba sila ng personality. And ganun din yung group of friends ko ngayon Parang magkakaiba kami ng personality pero pag nagsama-sama kami, ano yan, buo, parang yan. So, okay. May chance bang mag-coach ka sa NU in the future? Carry bang 2 years from now? Kakapalit lang nila ng coach, guys. Please. Okay, please. Please. Sana, huwag natin ugaliin at isa puso ang pagpapalit ng coach every season. Please. Kasi mahirap siya for us players. I mean, lalo na kung iba-iba yung sistema, ganyan. So, siguro ako, hindi ko nakikita na like head coach. Siguro pwede manager! Bibiling ko na lang, charot, hindi. Siguro kaya ko, assistant lang, ganyan. Like, parang kunyari may makita lang ako from the sideline. Ano lang, to sabihin ko lang. Pero siguro yung head coach, I think hindi pa, hindi. Baka masapak ko lang pag pangit yung laro, ganyan. Okay, so last one. What's one lesson from your college days that you still carry now? You're so cute. Sinama talaga, so cute. Thank you. Siguro yung lesson na natutunan ko from my NU days na kailangan may pasensya sa sarili and sa team. Kasi na yung panalo and then yung improvement, hindi siya nakikita overnight or nang madalian lang. Katulad sa team namin ngayon, meron kaming mga panalo, meron kaming mga talo. Pero doon naman kasi nag-uumpisa lahat eh. I mean, it takes time talaga to build parang fighting, parang ganyan, culture sa isang team na hindi naman siya madalian. So siguro yun lang yung lagi kong bibit-bitin from my college days na kailangan magkaroon ng pasensya sa sarili and sa team. Okay, so yun lang. Thank you po. Thank you sa mga questions and sorry kung hindi ko nasagot yung iba. And please support Capital One po. Our first game is on Tuesday against SUS.
Dawn, sino mas magaling sumayaw? Si Majoy or si KKD? Honest answer lang po. Hi guys, this is Dawn Catindig of the Signal Super Spikers. I'm here to to answer your questions on Reddit. So this is Ask Me Anything. Dawn, sino mas magaling sumayaw? Si Majoy or si KKD? Honest answer lang po. Talagang yun yung itatanong nyo sa akin, ha? Dahil may university si KKD. Si KKD, sagot ko. Among your Alas Pilipinas teammates, sino ang pinakamahirap idig ang palo during training? Recently, siguro si magbibigay ako ng dalawa. Sobrang nagulat ako kay Shaina kasi yun nga, very high vertical and powerful hits niya. So nagulat ako sa kanya. Buti na lang talaga hindi ko siya nabutan sa UAP. And recently nga, si Eliza, sobrang laki ng in-improve niya and grabe talaga yung laman ng bola niya. Kapag hindi ka ready, nako, mafe-facial ka talaga. Pancake or puto? Siguro, pancake. Kasi yung mga hindi mo ine-expect na masisave mo, parang yun, sobrang ang saya sa feeling na maka-pancake. Ito very deep, malaman yung question niya. Dawn, looking ahead to the next 5 years, do you envision yourself still slamming with Signal Super Spikers? Or is retirement from volleyball a possibility? So, feeling ko in the next 5 years, I would be watching from the sidelines. But you know, you'll never know kung anong plano ni Lord for me. Pero, yeah, I think malapit na ako doon. Trentahin na. Pre-game ritual or superstition ko. Siguro yung kailangan I start my day relaxed. Yon, mga meditation, breathing exercises, parang gradual increase ng energy. So, leading up to the game. Anong best way to increase reaction time
as a libero. So for me, I really work on my agility and reaction training outside of training. So madami akong drills to do that. Like, especially with my eyes. Yun yung tinetrain ko to follow objects, catch objects, to increase my reaction time. Hi Don, may tips ka ba how to read opponents better sa digging? So, same nung kanina, I train my agility and reading skills outside of training. And then, talagang through practice, through reps, dun mo makikita yung like, to build yung skills mo further. So, practice ang talaga. What volleyball position would you like to try? Siguro gusto ko matry maging spiker, wing spiker. So, yung feeling na parang ginagawa mo lahat, like serve, block, ganyan. So, yun, gusto ko matry. What's the hardest skill to master in volleyball? Siguro yung learning how to reset every point. Kasi parang every point, either you win it or you lose it. Everyone goes back to zero momentum. So parang yung mindset na kailangan mong mag-adjust every point. Yun yung medyo, it's a skill also. What's the hardest part of being a pro volleyball player that people don't usually see? So this is a very interesting question kasi syempre, yung nakikita nyo lang is yung game, kung ano yung result. So you don't see the process behind it. So kami, syempre, yung lahat ng pinaghirapan namin sa training, we always do our best. And manalo or matalo, parang it's part of the process. So it doesn't define us as players, it doesn't define the team. So yun lang, parang let's all just enjoy volleyball together. Hi Ate Dawn, if you'll be retiring with Signal, what is the one thing you've learned in this team and one thing you will leave with this team that people will remember of you? So, dahil nga medyo papunta na ako doon, parang gusto kong iwan sa team and sa parang for myself is that kahit anong mangyari, just give your best. If nabigay mo yung best mo, that's all that matters, is giving yourself to the game. Kasi wala, hindi mo na siya mababalikan ever. So, parang mag-focus na lang ako sa present and what happens will happen. So parang yun na lang. Bigay ko lang lahat on the floor. Ayun. That's ask me anything. Okay, so please come watch our games. This coming Saturday, January 31 against Galleries. Please support us and all the PVL teams this coming season. Thank you!
What is my real height? Who asked this? Hi everyone, I'm Brooke Van Sickle and I am gonna answer your guys' questions. So first question is, what is my favorite Filipino food? That's a good one. I really like sinigang a lot. Like definitely big sinigang fan. Any kind of type. Salmon preferred is a very good one. Also, I really like, anything ube, puto. So who would you want to team up with in the PVL aside from your current teammates? This one, I think this would be so fun to play with Savannah Davidson. I think she is an absolute beast on the court. She's so physical. So it'd just be really fun to be able to, she is my friend, so be able to share the same court would be really cool. What is my real height? Who asked this? So long story, as I normally am 5'8", but I had back surgery back in 2019. So I've been kind of shrinking. So I think I'm like 7.5, 5'7.5" feet now, which I think that's, I don't know in centimeters, like 173 maybe. What type of serve do you hate receiving the most? Floaters, guaranteed, especially one of those like ones where someone just gets a good contact, good pop, and they just move super hard. And if it's fast, that's bonus points. I'm gonna shank it. Just kidding. Maybe not, but okay, next one. Going into your third year in PBL, what skill do you think improved a lot throughout your stint so far? Oh, that's a good one. I would say either serving? No, maybe defense. This one's a tough one. Sometimes I would say maybe overall probably blocking, because before I came to the Philippines, I did do beach volleyball only, so I was a defender. So it took a little bit to get back into the blocking mentality. But here it's just because a lot of the times every ball is like in system and super fast. So I have a hard time sometimes with getting on time to the hitter. Very fast ball set here. What is your favorite film of all time? I'm gonna say The Proposal. Yep. I'm a lover girl. I know I seem very serious on the court. I just want to win, okay? But no, I'm a good time. I would say like I'm very quirky but lover girl. So definitely The Proposal. Because you know how like Sandra Bullock, she's like, oh, she comes off as intense, and then she's like, just kidding. Do you think you can bring the championship to your new team? I hope so. I really hope so. But at the end of the day, I mean, that's the goal. I mean, that's the goal for everyone, is a championship, right? So it's going to be very hard, this PBL conference. There's a lot of change that happened, and I would definitely say the level is really high this conference. We got, players rejoining the PBL as well. So I'm really excited for some good volleyball, and I don't want to think about the future too, far. I want to just focus each game as one at a time, yeah. So you can't get too ahead of yourself. Just take it as it is. Stay calm, collected, and as a whole, good teammates, and try to make magic work. So that's the goal. What was your hardest loss, and what did it teach you? Let's see. There's a lot. There's a lot of losses. That's the name of the game, right? You learn, you win some, you lose some. It's just what you take from it, right? You got to stay optimistic, got to stay patient, and still stay hungry no matter what the outcomes are. But I would say so far, probably my hardest loss here was against Creamline in my first reinforced conference. Not this past one, but the one before, yeah. We lost against Creamline going into the knockout round, and I just remember it was my second conference overall, so just came off of podiuming in the All-Filipino. We got third, and then I just thought, hey, let's build the momentum. We podium, like let's continue, to keep rising. And yeah, unfortunately, we got knocked out. I think we finished maybe seventh. So it was a little heartbreaking, but I tried my hardest, and that's all you can do, right? Just try your best, stay grateful for the sport, and stay grounded. So, I mean, there's a lot of lessons to learn, and you just got to keep moving forward. What are some local Hawaiian foods you can recommend? So if you guys are gonna visit Oahu, I would definitely suggest to go to Ono's Poke. It's like on Kahala or Kapahulu, sorry, but it's really good. So if you like poke, fresh fish, that's one of my favorite places to go. But you got to check the time, okay? Because sometimes they make weird times sometimes they're closed on not great days. But I also really enjoy eating acai bowls. So a good one too is to go to Health Bar, also like in Honolulu area by Diamond Head. That's one thing, is like you got to add the poi too, okay? Like that's game changer. It's a very unique taste. Like not a lot of people like poi, right? But I definitely highly recommend add it to your side bowls, okay? What has changed with your style after playing so much in the Philippines? What has definitely, everything can be, I try to stay calm a lot. So I think the style of play is definitely being a lot more quick twitch when it comes to blocking and trying to like not necessarily block the ball. Like I think a lot of people think like, oh, when it comes to blocking, you have to block the ball, get kill blocks, right? But to be honest, like if I get a kill block, like, oh, it's a cherry on top. But for me, I try to just stay aggressive and try to just go for soft blocks because a lot of the times you don't really have a lot of time. So you just got to make sure you try to slow it down for your teammates behind you and get good touches. And one with hitting is that before I used to always just, and I'm still kind of like this sometimes, but I'm like, oh, hit, just keep hitting. And I think since I've been here, I'm got better at just recycling the ball or knowing when to like the green light to full swing and green light to not, red light. So a lot of recycling, which is good because my teammates always, they're there to support me and cover me. So it works out very well. Aside from MJ and Iris, which PBL players are you closest to? See, this one, I would say definitely, I talk to Savannah a lot and definitely Alohi because, same island, same background, everything. So Alohi also is one of my day one's OGs. So besides that, I talk to all my teammates. They're all very good friends. I talk to a lot of the girls, especially I got to know a lot of the girls from other teams from Alas. So I'm very happy. Like Gia's super cool, De Guzman. But yeah, it's been phenomenal just being able to get to know everyone. And yeah, so I'm really grateful for my little stint with Alas and breaking barriers with the team. So now everyone got to know me a little bit and I got to know them. So I would definitely say, I've been here for 2 years. Now I got a lot of friends in other teams, but still taking it serious though when we step on the court. How would you compare Philippine volleyball to NCAA? I don't know if they mean NCAA like over in the US. Okay. I would say the main difference is definitely like this. Some teams in the US and NCAA, some of them run fast, but typically their fast is like high fast. Here it can be like very low fast. And I would say, yeah, here it's just a lot of quicker. So that's how I said I was like struggle on the block sometimes, just because the tempo and the systems are ran faster than the States. Like you have a little bit more time to be able to get over and like press more. And then I will also say here, the defense is a lot more gritty. So in the States, yes, like when you get to like I'm speaking as a whole NCAA, like when you get to like, yes, the Final Four, top four in NCAA, like of course they're very scrappy, very good, very high level, everything, like those girls are phenomenal. But when you take it as a whole, I would say Philippine volleyball is definitely like scrappier in a sense, like that grit mentality. So like US, a lot of the girls are very tall, very big, but here it's built with speed, a lot of like resilience in the Philippines and a lot of heart. So I would say, yeah, defense, there's some incredible defenders in this league, especially some of the liberos are like top tier. So it's really fun to play here. You get challenged every day, every game is hard. Oh, someone says, I love you. I love you too. Let's see. Someone says, hi, Brooke. What's your after game or after training go-to food? Honestly, I'm pretty bad at this. Like normally after I'm done training, especially if it's a hard one, I'm just so like, I need like 10 minutes of breather time. Like I'm just exhausted. Like I need to like gain some energy back. So usually like, I know, you guys know how it is. Like you come home from a long day of work, you're exhausted. It's really hard to like make food and prepare. So I've been very good with meal prepping. That's like a big must for me, or else if I don't meal prep, I get home and I eat anything in sight. I also as an athlete, sometimes, yes, I should be eating very well and hydrating very well. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Nobody's perfect. Quick and easy, they just opened a Shake Shack downstairs from where I live. So yeah, I indulge for sure, as everyone should. Treat yourself. Who among other PBL players amaze you when you play against her team or them? I would say definitely, it's just, here in the Philippines, everyone has their own style of play, which is awesome to see. Like, I feel like everyone has like their own little thing that they do, right? And I think it's just awesome to be able to see the diversity in skills and everything, and just like everyone's attitudes and how they like their demeanor and how they carry themselves on the court. But like, I'm always going to say this, but I think Cece is like a phenomenal athlete. Like, she's just so athletic, so like passionate, and so focused and locked in. Like, she definitely inspires a lot of people I know, like a lot of players in the PBL, and I know fans as well. So she's just phenomenal. And like I was to say, there's a lot of players. Like, I could go across like all very good players. So definitely Cece is one of my favorites. Obviously Savannah, Eya, but you got all the girls. You got Vanny, you got Gia. Yeah, Gia, that girl is a leader, born leader. She knows, she's so cool. Like, I wish I could play with her again, hopefully. Hi, Brooke. What is your favorite thing about your new team, Next Sled? All the girls, like, everyone's just super cool, very welcoming. Everyone's just like very family, yeah. So I think the transition, I mean, Sayang, you know, Petrogas, no more, but it's okay. You know, change is good. I think it's always a good thing to embrace, and everyone's been really good. I think it also helps that, you know, a lot of the Petro girls came to Next Sled with me, and I know our owners, team owners, are very close and very like family-like. So we're not new to the Next Sled girls, because we would always practice in Phil Oil, or majority of the time we'll practice in Phil Oil with them. So we'd always see them, and they're always super kind and like welcoming. So it's been a really easy transition, especially with the coaching staff. Like, everyone's super awesome. Management has been phenomenal. So yeah, I'm just grateful to, you know, have a home and, you know, get to wear the green. I think the jerseys look pretty good. Like, I was a little, you know, I've never wore this color green before, so I was a little nervous, but I really think it brings out, you know, the undertones really well. So MJ was also a little scared, but I think it looks very good. Do you have any specific routine or ritual you follow before a game? Yeah, I do. I try to stay very like game day rituals as much as possible to help, like, you know, my mentality and stay consistent. So I always, without fail, I always have pancakes. Sometimes I dabble in waffles, but usually pancakes. I have to have, like, I just eat so much food. Like, I do like a brunch and have like a little small meal usually before games. But yeah, normally I'm like probably consuming like 1,000 calories in one meal for breakfast. But I also drink a lot of coffee. So usually on game days, I have my little cold brew, and then I'll have another coffee on the way. Gotta, you know, get the mind woke, and also, you know, get the body doing its functions, and, you know, make sure you don't have to go to the bathroom during games, you know. So I'd be doing that, and just having my headphones in. I listen to my music, make sure I get locked in, play my playlist. Talk to my parents a lot. I typically do that just to like try to calm the nerves, the butterflies. So I talk to loved ones to help. Do you want to play with Love or Major League or other countries as well, or do you want to stay here in the Philippines for quite a while? I would say I don't have any plans on going to the American leagues. Love Volleyball is definitely a very high level league, and then also there's another one, the MLV. You would have to double check. I'm pretty sure it's called MLV now, the one that a lot of the imports play in. I did consider it at one point. I did talk to a couple teams, but this was before I ever came to the Philippines, and still no, like I was very set on coming here to the Philippines and playing here. It was, how I always said since day one, like it's my dream to play here, and it still is. Like, I'm living a dream, and I'm just, again, grateful to be here. And no, like I think I'm gonna be here for a while, so you guys gotta get used to me. I'm trying to learn Tagalog, okay? I know a little bit now. I'm not gonna sample. Don't ask. I'm shy. A kanji lang only. Who's your all-time favorite player? You know, I actually really like Mayu Ishikawa, big time, just because I think it's very easy for people to watch women's volleyball, and obviously looking at the high, like top players in the country in the world, they're very phenomenal, very high level athletes. It's very awesome to watch. But I think for me, I try to stay a little bit realistic. Like Mayu is maybe around my height, like maybe an inch taller. I think she might be like 5'9", I believe. So I try to, like, I look up to her as like an idol just because she's just a phenomenal player. Like she's going toe to toe with all these really tall women, and yeah. So I like a good underdog shorty. BVS, would you rather be a setter, libero, or a middle blocker? So fun fact, when I was growing up and I played before college, I actually was a setter hitter. So I would actually set when I would get to the back row, hit when I would get to the front. So when I was going to college, I actually was recruited to be a setter. And then when I went to Oregon, I actually was supposed to be a libero because like I'm considered very short in the States. So I'm supposed to be a lib, and then DS'd a little bit, you know. Had a senior, you know, ate that was very good, and then people got hurt, and then I had to, again, you know, get into the mindset of hitting, which was good, and then went to Hawaii, hit there. So I've been around the block with some positions. Sometimes I would play middle blocker for fun against, you know, when I was a coach back in Hawaii. So I would say I'm gonna stick with outside. I think it's just fun because it can be hard sometimes. You gotta do all skills, and it's easy to be able to rely on a different skill. If one's not working out, then it's like, okay, well then I'm gonna pass or I'm play defense really well if my hitting's not the best. Versus like if you're just a setter and like you got defense still and you got other things, but that's so much stress. Like I know Philippines is very like critiquey on like setters here, but like that's the hardest job. Like I would honestly put setters as the hardest position, then middle blockers as second. Like I know that's like a controversial, okay, but as a setter, you have to deal with the pressure. You gotta touch every ball basically, and you're the game player. Like you're really like like a setter, you gotta do everything. Like you gotta make sure you gotta know who's hot, who's not. You gotta stay grounded when it's high intensity. You gotta deliver good sets, you know, make your hitters look good. So I think it's just really hard, like having, you know, the mental capacity to deal with that. No, thank you. If you were not playing volleyball, what would you be doing? So here's the thing is I'm very go with the flow, you know, I think everything happens for a reason, and I do think about it. I think about it here and there, and I'm not too stressed. I have some ideas, but I mean, I'm not entirely freaked out. For those who do not know, I do have my master's in marketing management, so I can always go back to the States and start working. But I don't know, maybe I just love volleyball so much to where that's all I've known, right? I've been playing since I was like in 4th grade, 3rd grade, and I just love the sport. Like it's part of my identity. I think I would probably maybe try to be a coach or like be just around sports. Like I love sports so much. Like maybe be an agent, maybe be an AD of like, that would be like my dream. If I can go back to University of Hawaii and be like an AD there and just be around sports, or even go into marketing, do sports there, that would be awesome. Just because, yeah, I'm an athletic girly pop, and it's just fun. It's fun to do, you know? So other than that, you know, still young, and I don't think anyone should be stressed. I mean, it's good to have a 5-year plan, but it's okay to not know what you're doing. It's okay to take it as it is, and just as long as you stay optimistic, have a good mind, positive, I think everything always works out. So good, positive vibes. And I think that is it. That's the last question, guys. So thank you for all your questions. I'm sorry I couldn't answer all of them, but phenomenal. Thank you so much. And you guys are great. Continue to ask more for the other people. Harder questions though. Let's go. But thank you so much, and I hope you continue to watch and support PVL, and go Chameleons, Thank you.